Greetings, Pisces. Welcome to Leo season and welcome to your reading. The sun is passing through your 6th house throughout Leo season from July 22nd to August 22nd, and your skills are on display for everyone to see. Simone Biles is Pisces, if you didn't know. But there's also a lot of work to be done, and there's also a lot of criticism from the outside. Even if it's not being said, you can feel it. You feel this critic energy, and even if you're like on top of your game, it's like you're still being pushed from the world around you to be better. And it's like, stop. Please stop. Like, why are my relationships trying to push me? Stop. And this energy does persist, and you feel it under this new moon in Leo, where, as I said, people want to be critical. Your relationships want to be critical. Your relationships want to compete with you, whatever. Fortunately, Mercury is already in Virgo in your house of relationships here, the 7th house, depicted by the Libra card, which Libra rules the 7th house. So you already have Mercury in your 7th house, and then also tomorrow on August 4th, Venus will enter your 7th house, and it's just like, hey, I'm in control here. I'm in control here. And that's just what it is. And you don't even have to assert yourself in that way. Like, it's just going to happen with the work that you do. You know, this axis is a very productive one, the Pisces and Virgo axis, and we are entering, you know, you're starting to welcome Virgo energy in, and things are just moving the way that they're supposed to. It feels great. It feels great. But this Leo energy currently is, you know, it doesn't paint you in the best light here, even though for you, you're starting to flourish. For some reason, it just feels like there's some aspect of this where, like, it's just not enough. I'm just not enough. When you start to feel that, know that you just need to go have some fun and maybe spend a little bit of money, not a lot of money, and you need to rest. Have a little fun, spend a little money, rest. The 7 of Swords is just, people have an expectation of you that you cannot meet right now because you need to learn and you need to practice and you need to have more experiences, but they want you to just be this version of you already. And it's like, I'm just not that version of me yet. Please stop trying to push me to be that version of me. Another way that this may be manifesting is that you've got to make some choices. You've got to choose a direction. You've got to choose a cause. And it's definitely giving, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything. And so you've decided to stand for something, and that does, fortunately, give you a base, which we are all experiencing under this Leo season, this very fixed and solid base that we're all tuning into and we're selecting. But it also blocks you from a certain audience when you choose. It blocks you from everyone who's chosen otherwise. And I think you're aware of that, but I don't think that you would expect the level of nasty energy that comes your way because you've made that choice. This new moon in Leo is like, ooh, hide away with your abundance and rest. Don't push, don't fight for more. Say what you have to say and be out. Because maybe to some, it just feels like you're already like so excellent at this time that it just feels like too much for you to take more. It's not too much for you to take more, but you also want to be smart about the way that you navigate this, especially publicly. When Venus enters Virgo on August 4th, people are fighting for your love here with Justice and the Five of Wands. People are fighting for your love. They want you. They're fighting for you. And you, at that point, you're fighting for something else now. You're fighting for more rest. And whoever fits into that space can have your affections. You're fighting for more luxurious experiences, and whoever fits into that space can have your affections. But you're also fighting for something that you now realize under the Nine of Wands has been hidden from you. And what has been hidden from you is a level of commitment that you never felt like you could genuinely have. A level of commitment that is truly understanding of you, wants you, and is actually solid physically. These could be friendships, they could be romantic connections. It's so crazy, actually. The Nine of Wands is like, wow, how could these types of people be like so hidden in the atmosphere that I didn't even realize this is a type of friendship or this is a type of romantic relationship that I really needed all this time. I didn't even know this type of person existed. And it's like, oh yeah, they existed, and they've been churning to be able to align with you. These types of friends, these types of partners existed. They've been churning just like you've been churning to be able to meet you where you are. And so don't be surprised and don't reject these connections, even if they are surprising, or even if you find yourself in a space where you're like, you know, because there definitely are some people who are just not it, and they're just not a match. And so it's okay to be discerning, but it's not every person that comes through that you're not going to be able to trust. So how do you know who to trust? You'll just know. Your intuition, you know, you have the strongest intuition of any sign. You'll know. Trust your intuition. Trust the person that adds to your value physically. Your axis, your opposite is a Virgo. You're looking for someone who's genuinely helpful to you daily, consistently, because that's just who they are. Especially from a financial standpoint, that's just who they are. They have so much physically, financially to give that they can just continuously pour, and it's just a perfect match for your emotional abundance that you have, that you can continuously pour, and I just see it coming together. So trust your intuition with these connections that are just whack. I don't have another way to put it. They're just whack. Mercury goes retrograde in your 7th house of relationships on August 5th, and these whack relationships, these whack relationships really make you ask yourself so many questions about what is the true balanced experience that you should call into your life right now before things get bad, because things can get bad. So use this Mercury retrograde to evaluate the changes that are needed in your life, professionally, romantically. Use this Mercury retrograde to do that evaluation. We're gonna just pull cards here. You know, if you're dealing with a Sagittarian, the Four of Cups, you're not feeling it. You're just not feeling it. You don't feel like they care, and they don't care. Yeah, they don't care. So use this Mercury retrograde to do the evaluation. You want to go somewhere. You want to build something that feels good, and it's really important that you connect to the right people, connect to the right opportunities. If you feel like this opportunity has reached a block, it's because it has the Four of Cups. Your good-natured energy is not being received because there's a blockage in this opportunity. So it's like, okay, do I want to stay in this, or do I want to find something that feeds my soul a bit more? We're going to talk more about this retrograde in your extended, along with the full moon in your 12th house in Aquarius on August 19th. I will see you there. You can access the extended through the link in the description and sign up for the Pisces tier. You can schedule private and birth chart readings with me through the link in the description. The Leo season kickoff, the show is out now on YouTube, and the Leo season playlist stage is out on Apple Music, and the link is in the description. See you in the extended.